Sam Blether, and I'm here at the Rock and Blues Customs Show with Alan from King King. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
So how are you looking forward to your set tonight?
Well, very much so, but I hope there's a few fans on the stage, and I mean fans that blow air. We were at the Cambridge Rock Festival last night, and it was so hot. By the second last song, I was kind of swaying around, kind of ready to collapse. So it's another hot one today, but you know, we're looking forward to it. It'll be good fun. I'm wearing my kilt, so it's a bit airy.
So your latest album, Exile Grace, came out last year. How pleased are you with the reaction it's had?
Very pleased. I think it was one of those albums that at the time, even although it didn't take a massive amount of time to record it, it felt like it was a long time in the making because of the various circumstances to do with ill health and just a rigorous touring schedule. So we it seemed like it took forever to get there. So by the time we were finished, I was kind of left confused, thinking like, I don't even know if this is any good anymore. I really don't know. I can't work it out. I can't, because it's not fresh to me at the moment. I don't get it. But luckily enough, it got a great reaction. We took home another bunch of awards, and the people seem to love it. And there's a few firm favourites in there now with the fans as well. So what more can you ask for, really?
So for anyone that doesn't know, how would you describe your sound?
I think it's safe to say now that it's probably more along the veins of the classic rock sound with a little bit of soul in there as well. I mean, if you're a fan of Bad Company, Free, Early Whitesnake, even Thin Lizzy, stuff like that, you know, you'll probably enjoy King King.
Do you feel it's changed at all as the band's developed?
I think it's evolved. I think that's sort of the best way of putting it. There's been a natural progression the whole time we've been together. Since the start, we've naturally progressed onto something that basically has turned out to be King King, really, and we've developed this sound that is definitely this band, and that's something that I'm really pleased with, because there's an identifiable mark and a sound that says that's that band, and that's cool with me. I'm okay with that, as long as and I don't mind if it sort of intertwines and evolves even further. That's cool. That's just how it's supposed to be. Then that's okay.
And you've welcomed Johnny into the band as your new organ and piano player.
Yes.
What do you think he's brought to the band?
You know, we worked with Johnny. Johnny worked in the band many years ago, in the very early days of King King, and he was great then. He's an old friend. We've all known him through other bands in the past, so it's not like he's a stranger to us. We've known each other for years, and when we asked him to come back into the band, he was so happy to come and do it. And not only has he brought a really fresh dynamic in terms of musicality as well. He's a very, very accomplished player. He's a wonderful musician, very intuitive as well, and he's got a lot of excitement to his playing as well. Plus, he's just a really great guy to have on the road. I mean, and that is, anyone in a band will tell you that 90% of the problems occur off the stage, and if you've got a great team that work well together and live well together, then you've got, and Johnny's great for bringing some morale to the band as well at times. Wonderful.
And you've been gigging lots, but how is your voice doing now?
Well, hopefully it's actually been okay. It's as long as I'm very, very careful now. You know, so no partying anymore. No late night parties for me. I've got to get to bed, put my pyjamas on, get me hot water bottle, and get to bed by a decent hour, or I run the risk of it getting a bit sore. So I've got to, and I have to go through very rigorous warm-ups now before the shows, warm downs after the shows. Whereas, I mean, that's all stuff I didn't ever do before. I never did that at all. But now it's the most important part of my day now, and especially on tour. We've got to make sure I get warmed up right for the show.
And what's coming up next for the band?
Well, festival season is in full swing at the moment. So, as I say, we've been doing a lot of those. We're heading down to the Steelhouse Festival tomorrow. We've got some shows coming up in Belgium, Norway, Holland, things like that. And then once all that's over in September, we head out on a very large tour with Europe. So we start off in a couple of dates in Ireland, then we do the whole UK, and then we head out to Europe, and we finish off in Madrid in sort of after into the second week of October, and then we've got, I think, 2 days off, I think I'm just going to hang around Madrid and just get a bit of sun. And then we head up to Germany for our own headline tour in Germany and that takes us up to November. So it's a busy time. Yeah, very busy. But I'm not complaining.
Well, thank you so much for chatting.
You're welcome.
Enjoy the show
Nice to
tonight.
see you.